the world outside of you. Put the world entirely outside of you. Take your consciousness behind your eyes, as though you're looking through the eyes of your greater knowing. Imagine that seeing the world outside of you just pushes the world further away. But as you take your consciousness behind your eyes and see with the eyes of your deeper understanding, the world just dissipates because you realize that it's all process, and we put it all outside of us. Now take your consciousness up a few 100,000 feet. Just go way, way, way beyond the Earth's atmosphere, the moon. Take your consciousness into the stars, into the beauty of the stars, and just be there. And as you be there, know that there is no agenda here. There are no expectations. There is nothing that says you should, or you have to, or you ought to, or that there are steps, or that there are linear ways that you get there. We're in a place where we can be served the or betters of life at any moment. A place where nonlinear solutions can occur. From this place, understand that if an oak tree can grow from an acorn, and an acorn doesn't have a mini oak tree in it, an acorn just contains the potential. The branches could go any direction, but it can create thousands of new oak trees from its life alone. And you are just like a budding acorn that has thousands of potentials. Potentials live in your future trajectory. And the more the blessed contrast within your awareness in this 2017, the more clarity exists for what actually is desired from your greater self by your highest understanding. Consciousness hears every yearning, every heartfelt wanting. And it responds not with the answer that you expect. It's fine to have expectations, but hold them loosely, because your expectations come from a very limited brain. In reality, consciousness, life itself, the universe loves you so much that the solutions it would offer yours would be so far beyond your expectations. Allow yourself to drop into what it would be like to not know, but you would be incredibly excited and curious to find out what the answers would be beyond your wildest knowing. The consciousness has your back, your front, your sides, your everything. It wants to serve you up. In fact, it exists to serve you up what's in the highest flow, what would expand your ability to dance with the life that awaits you most. And by definition, it won't be something that you already know. Greater awareness has access to all of the resources of the entire universe. My gosh, given that, why would we want to get the answer that we expect? As I'm laughing because, of course, that's the definition of control. I want to have an expectation, and I'd like it to be met, and then I know I'm safe. Instead of I have some ideas. I'm excited to anticipate the or betters, and then I know I can fly. Completely different kind of life, isn't it? So as we move into this beautiful 2018 energy, understand, okay, not just quiet the mind, if we literally just stop and know that consciousness will serve us up non-linear answers, ideas beyond our imagination. Understand that what's going to come up in the process is going to be all the ways that you've stopped yourself. And you're going to have to notice those as they pass by. Not every one of them, just the ones that it serves to notice. But your job is to move through them with flying colors. To not engage the fears that come up as you realize that what consciousness is delivering you is beyond your understanding or comprehension of what your brain would have invented. That's not frightening. That's called a miracle. That's not scary. That's called exciting. See, you might perceive that what you feel often is anxiety, but it is a misinterpretation of your body. Anxiety is a misinterpretation actually going on. It's that future potentials are percolating and your higher levels are excited for what's to come that you don't know. And because we've all decided that not knowing is really scary and it feels like we're out of control, we interpret it as anxiety, when in reality it's exhilaration and excitement for the future possibilities. What if we could train ourselves to relate to the not knowing from that place? From that place of, oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I have no idea why I'm taking these steps. I wonder where this will lead. And we start to collect evidence. Maybe even we start an evidence journal. And we understand that this evidence journal will provide evidence for your piece of the puzzle of heaven on earth, for why it's good to be you, for how the universe has served you up. And the cool thing is that evidence journal, or that confidence, that doubt that you start to lose, that knowing that you start to gain that all is well, gets paid forward to others because you become a living example. And no longer is it little old you in the YO universe. Now we're all dancing together instead of controlling our own lives. And in that dance, we get to co-create. We get to stop and listen. We get to dance with each other instead of controlling each other. Bridges that are fun. And we're letting in things that we never thought were possible, far beyond what our brains could possibly comprehend. And we're allowing ourselves to receive the or betters in a consistent way such that miracles become normals. And we shift our default way of dancing with life, and life around us starts to shift. And we realize that nobody else is in power. The only person in power is you. And you just changed your world. And if you change your world, you change the world.